what to do if you want to watch me. You already know how to get on there, but I'll shoot you as a link. I believe that's my Twitch. Twitch is better to watch off of, but I also like YouTube. Know how to get on there, but I'll shoot you as... Alright, cool. So I'm up and running. Let me minimize down Discord a little bit here. Cool. I'll leave it here so I can see it as I'm playing. Alright, back to it. Do it to it, peeps. So let's get this up and running. Let's see. Cool. So Twitch any moment should pull up, and YouTube should pull up my Wake of the Alan who is sleeping. Let's see. Golio! Let's play some Alan Wake. Now, speaking of that, let's get back into Dylan's thing because he's trying to tell me something. Cool. Alright, awesome, homie. I'm back. I mean, I'm terrified. What's going on?
You're really liking this game that much, aren't you?
Dude, I am in love with this game. I can't believe how much I like Alan Wake, but I really do. By the way, out of consideration, try to refer to me as my online name, not my real name while I'm streaming. It's just something I prefer, if that's okay with you, sir.
Alright, Destroyer.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Dylan gets in here, he can watch me streaming some Alan Wake. This game is fucking amazing.
You got it, bitch.
Fuck you! Asshole motherfucker! I know why you called me that! Cunt! Asshole! Dick! I died. Shit. Oh god. Jesus, why? Okay. Let me try this again. Here I go.
Hey, Don.
Oh, I'm having problems here. Stream's not working right. Huh. Let me see here. This isn't good. Settings. Output is at 14,000 kilobits.
RTC connecting for like 5 minutes.
That's not good. There we go. Hey, Tiger. You gonna work now for me, computer? Come on.
Oh, Dylan.
Hello.
So, Dylan, what streaming platform do you prefer? Twitch or YouTube gaming?
Probably Twitch. Twitch, just, there's so much more features. It's much more user-friendly for the viewers and the people streaming. Although, I will say, things have improved on the YouTube gaming side. They've made it much easier to be able to live stream on there for the, for the actual person streaming. They made it easier.
Yeah.
But, like, managing chat and all that is a bit of a pain in the ass. And I don't know, without like all the special features, emojis, and all these other things that Twitch has, and the fact that you can put like your specs below the stream and links to your, your social links and to like where you could buy t-shirts and stuff like that. Like, it's just, there's so much, like, Twitch is much more well developed, and it's just, there's so much more to do on it than YouTube gaming.
So, I'm in agreement. The only reason I say that is because Twitch has been around longer than YouTube gaming. That's the only reason I think it does better, because seniority. Twitch's been around longer than YouTube gaming, therefore Twitch is having more features implemented. That's changing, obviously, with YouTube gaming on the rise and right behind Twitch. Now, interestingly, I've got, down in here, 2 links. And these 2 links are towards 2 specific, that's my dashboard. You might not be able to access that. Well, let me know if you can or not. I understand if you can't. But I have 2 specific links towards streaming. Now, I am capable of streaming on both services, but I want to know which one looks better. So that's why I'm trying to dig around at this and see how it's looking. So let me know if the stream looks like shit, if it looks good. I'm on air right now. I'm streaming at a pretty stable kilobit per second rate. But, you know, it can always be subject to change. Also, I cannot believe how addicted to Alan Wake I am, but this game is amazing.
Yeah, the dashboard won't work. It takes me to my own dashboard, not yours. So.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ah, shit. Hey, Omid, you might have to link Dylan my YouTube gaming since you found it. I can't find it. I don't know how to get to it, honestly.
Sure, hang on.
If you link him you can watch off YouTube. He tells me Twitch is better, which I agree with. I think Twitch handles their codecs.
Seriously, YouTube really needs to connect. They really need to advertise YouTube gaming way better because they're doing a horrible job of advertising YouTube gaming right now. It's like YouTube gaming is
YouTube gaming within the short period of time it's been around. It's been interesting. It's improved a lot. And I think one of the things that it has a huge advantage for in the long run is the fact that, like, you could see, like, while you're watching someone's YouTube videos, you could, like, see a little, like, thing pop up in the corner saying that, hey, this person is live streaming.
Thanks,
and it's like, wow, that's cool. So you could actually, like, just happen to be watching someone's YouTube videos and you're about to subscribe, but then you're like, oh, shit, this guy's actually live streaming right now, and you could see that. You know what I mean? And you can put that in your feed and just, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I think YouTube was meant to do streaming as well. It's just that, again, like Twitch is the seniority, it's been around longer. I feel like that's why Twitch does better. Also, this is the really weird thing. Their codec seems to handle
it probably handles things much more smoothly and consistently.
Yeah, that's what blows my mind. I can't believe that YouTube is being beat by Twitch on the codecs, because Twitch's codecs back in the day was terrible. Now YouTube... It
was, and their delay was so fucking gigantic, which thankfully their fucking delay has finally improved over the years, but goddamn, it took them forever. Like, most delays used to be at least 1:20 long, sometimes 2 minutes. Like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. It's awful. Like, Twitch's codec was terrible back in, like, 2011, 2012. It was awful. It was one of the worst codecs I ever used. Now it's amazing.
Can you actually send me a link to your stream? Because all he sent me was a link to the actual, like...
Site?
Like, the actual site. He didn't send a link to the actual stream.
Yeah, you see, here's the weird thing. I actually don't know how to pull it up. I can only know how to pull up my dashboard. That's the crazy thing. So, Omid got it, but I don't know how to get to my own link. I'm trying to figure that out as I go. Because interestingly, I'm trying to run a service that will let me stream on 2 platforms. So I want to know how it looks. It's dividending out bandwidth to both of the platforms. I want to see how it does dividending its bandwidth out to 2 of the platforms that I'm streaming on. It looks really good on my phone. I'm looking at it on my phone and it looks really good. But I want your opinion. I want your perspective on it. I have very good internet. So,
oh dear God.
I have amazing hardware and amazing internet. There's no excuse. I have no barriers for streaming. I actually, for the longest time, tried to, as a matter of fact, use 2 instances of OBS, but it became way too difficult, and my other streams suffered quality loss due to the fact that I had
If you're talking about just image quality, I could instantly tell the difference. The actual picture quality is noticeably better right off the bat on Twitch. It's noticeably better than YouTube. The only thing YouTube, and again, this is kind of like what I was saying earlier, that YouTube tends to do better is that the playback is more smooth. Twitch tends to, for some odd reason, the frame rates tend to get jittery much more easily.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whether it's on your end or me as a viewer, for some reason the playback tends to be more jittery. But, like, again, the quality just isn't as good. Like, freaking... It's like comparing 720p to 1080p. Like, on Twitch, I could see... Like, it's just sharper. I could see more detail.
Yeah, like so you're watching it right now?
Yeah, I have them both.
Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. But they're watchable. They're good. They're watchable, right? That's all I care about.
Well, it seems... I don't know. It seems a little bit too jittery for my taste. Like, on YouTube's end, it's running a little bit more smoothly, but it's still just a little bit jittery on both ends. I think it's probably because you're, like, playing, not recording, but live streaming at such a high bit rate that it's just making it not play back that well.
I could try to adjust down the bitrate a little bit.
It's your, what is your FPS actually set to? 60, right?
Yeah, my FPS is set to 60. It seems to be handling the FPS relatively well. I can see on my end a bit of jitter, but the thing is, it's running incredibly well on my end. Like the way it's handling it, it's running it incredibly well. On the YouTube gaming side, I'm seeing it run pretty well.
When you're playing the game, does it seem jittery at all to you?
Nah, the game itself isn't jittery. It's pretty smooth. Hang on a sec.
Okay. I'm going to try to open it in a different tab or web browser just to test and see if maybe the web browser has to do with it.
Yeah, go for it. I know what to do, Twitch, because I'm on. I'm trying to pull it up on both services to see how either or runs. Because in my personal opinion, in general, Twitch has ran better than YouTube gaming. Again, because Twitch has been more established longer. I really don't know where to go next here. Yeah, but I'm running around. I'm giving a little bit of fits and tests on the game. It seems to be running pretty well. I'm running at a whopping... You got to keep in mind, I'm trying to run 2 streams at once here, so I'm running at a whopping 14,000 kilobits per second, or 14,000, kilobits per second, but that's because I'm dividing the stream between 7,000 and 7,000, hence 14,000. 7,000's a good balance. 7,000's higher quality, but it's not 6,000 megabits per second where it's a lower quality for the stream. Because at 1080p, 60 FPS, you want 6,000 megabits, or kilobits. Really
if you could ever hit like 8 megabits per second, that's like really fucking good.
I can. Really good. I can. I'll. You got to keep in mind.
And when I use the live stream, 7,300 or maybe 7,400 if you can, but usually, again, between 6,800 and 7,300, that's good. That's that's a good sweet spot of performance and image quality usually.
Well, you got to keep in mind. I have incredible internet, so my internet can easily handle 16,000. I could do 2 4K streams in 60 FPS. I'd have to put over 40,000 kilobits per second to run 4K at 60 FPS. I don't dare ever do that. You couldn't watch my stream.
God, you'd have to really get upload speed.
Yeah, you couldn't dare watch my you couldn't dare watch my stream. You would never be able to watch my stream.
The vast majority of people wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, okay, you would, but there are a lot of people that wouldn't be able to if your internet's good enough. A lot of people wouldn't be able to watch my stream. And there's no point streaming if nobody can watch you. So, shit.
Well, that's what the different resolution options are for.
Yeah, right. That's why I cranked it down to 1080. 1080's the happy medium. So that's what you want. Wait a moment. It's in streaming mode. I don't know why it's not coming up. I'm sure it shut off for you, so I don't see why it's not coming up. Hold on a sec. I'm resetting that. I'm resetting that. I might have to reset my phone. Give me a moment here. I'm resetting that. I'm resetting that. Cool, I'm up. Alright, awesome. Let me see how this works.
Done.
Hold on 1 sec.
You want to get Rocket League?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Of course I do. I'm the one that got the king before you did.
No, do you want to get on it right now? Oh!
What?
These chips are so spicy!
Oh dear God, yes. I could see such a fat difference between fucking YouTube and damn Twitch.
It also may be that the stream's not dividending as well to YouTube's end as it is to Twitch. Keep that in mind as well, so I'm not really sure. Again, just give me a moment. I'm getting my phone running, but it's got a retarded 30-second ad going on it, which pisses me off. Well, I guess it kind of pisses me off, and it don't. Like, I want to watch my own stream, but I also realize they want to get ad revenue off me. I hope one day I can get donations, but that's a long ways off. But anyway, yeah, now I'm going to get 16,000 kilobits per second, so it may look better for you. So let me know if it does. I just don't want to crank up the kilobit too high. I want people to be able to watch this sucker, so... That broke. That's where I came from. Hold on. Well, that's where I came from, isn't it? It's not where I came from? It's where I fell off and came from. Hold on a sec. Yeah, because it looks pretty good on my end, dude. It looks clean.
Yeah, it really does. I don't see really any noticeable, like, artifacting or anything.
No, there's no artifacting. OBS Studio is a immense upgrade. So, it is watchable, though, right? That's all I care about. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Well, I'll keep it at 16,000 kilobits per second for now. God damn it! Ow! My leg! Ah, God! It hurts! Ow!
Oh, God, I see it now on the screen.
Oh, my God. Jesus, it hurts. You know how it works. If you die in the game, you die for real. Now I know what's been wrong. I've been going the wrong way.
Why still understands why this game is rated T for teen when this game should be probably rated M for mature?
Probably it's just a horror game. I don't know. I really don't know why. I understand with the blood and all. I kind of get
the rating
like,
system has fucking gotten retarded over time. Like, for example, like movies, they're actually allowed to keep them at a low enough rating for children to watch.
What the hell?
And they can actually put a curse word in it or two. So if they just only have 1 or 2 curse words mentioned in the whole movie, oh, kids can still watch it.
Alright, that's the problem with me. I don't view the world the same as a lot of people, so I don't view curse words as words to be of curse. Meaning, I don't even believe there's such a thing as curse words. That's what pisses me off about our society. It's the fact that there are a bunch of words that are proclaimed that we cannot say, even though movie actors say it and make millions of dollars on the TV screen. So, I don't think there is such a thing as curse words. A lot of people don't agree with me on that. That's fine.
Yeah, but you also don't have kids, and you don't have them cursing.
That's the problem. If we never make them curse words to begin with, and we just said it in front of kids, they'd never be words of curse to begin with. Those aren't bad words. You know, shit, fuck, damn, god damn it. Okay, well, god damn it's in the Bible. I'll respect that one. But shit, fuck, damn, all that, they're not bad words. The N-word is a bad word. The racist words are bad words. They're terrible, terrible words.
Keep in mind, this is also the same country that has, like, next to no sexual education.
Right.
And as kids...
What the hell? Oh my god.
Kids are more likely to do something bad if you hide it from them. You know what I mean? They're more interested in finding something out if you fucking hide it from them. You know what I mean? If you tell them to not do something, they're more likely just gonna fucking do it because of the fact you kept on telling them not to do it. Right. So there needs to be sexual education because if kids keep on doing stupid shit just because they're so interested in it because their parents kept on telling them not to, and because their parents were hiding it from them and everything, then it would be better if we would give them education in the first place and not act like it's the weirdest fucking topic in the world. It's really not. Other countries, it's normal for people to walk around naked and fucking show, like, a lot of real nudity on TV shows and movies. It's a part of their damn culture. Our culture, it's like, nope, we can't show that stuff.
Oh, dude, Dylan, check this out. I found a hunting rifle.
Blood and gore.
I found a hunting rifle, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah, awesome. There should be a mod where we could play Alan Wake cooperatively. That would be great.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, man. It's just, to me,
and
words
if kids
like...
don't know anything about sex, then they're more likely to fuck up and do something bad. But if they get education in the first place, you won't have to worry about the teenage pregnancy being so damn high due to people fucking up.
That's why
we need to educate kids about this stuff. We do.
Right. I understand all those frustrations there. I'm in complete, full-hearted agreement on that. My frustration
That's kind of like cursing again.
Yeah.
They hide it and they make it such a bad thing, but you're more likely to get kids to do it. But if you just act like they're regular words, then nobody's gonna purposely want to say
my frustration with curse words is, you know, there are religious affiliations. There's nowhere really definitively in religion that says those words are bad words. You know, GD and JC are bad words. Okay, that's fine. Says it in your Bible. Go ahead, respect that rule. But those words aren't even bad words. They're just words. And again, like you said, we make them secret, like there's these secret words that you can't say. They're like these code words, and then they become bad. We make them bad. We make believe fairy tales.
If you treated them like everyday words, people wouldn't want to use them that often. You know what I mean? If anything, it would cut down the amount of times people
Well, I don't think it's that people want to use them. They're just so associated with being like the words that are said when you're in a bad situation or something, and it makes sense. It's just the frustration sits at the fact that these people are convicted that these words will do something when you say them, when nothing is going to happen when you say them. Yeah. That's what
they act like you're some sort of a terrorist or someone that's actually about to like hurt a bunch of people or shoot up the school.
I mean, heck, even some Muslim words are now considered curse words. Like if some kind of Muslim will say like Allah or like whatever. Well, some people kind of get scared now.
That is kind of a point.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different. You say Allah or something. unfortunately, much as I hate to say it, a lot of country can't understand this. You know, the whole thing going on with ISIS and all, people running around, a lot of people running around screaming all out of bar, blowing themselves up.
Actual physical destruction.
There's some context
going on.
There's some context in it. That's the thing. There's some context in it. That's the frustration. There's context in that. I understand why people might get a little concerned when you say that out loud in a public place. Shit, fuck, damn it. They're just words. There's no context in them. They're words. You stub your foot, you go, oh, fuck, that hurt. No one's really going to get mad at you unless you got some really big pusswad wants to be a big pussy and be like, you can't say that, I'm offended. But otherwise, nobody's really going to care if you stub your foot, you go, oh, fuck, that hurt. It's not the same as like going up.
If anything.
Yeah, it's not like going up to someone and saying "fuck you." That's different. There's context behind it. It's like the N word. It's like the C word. It's like the B word. It's like all those terrible racial slurs. Those are bad words. Why? It makes sense. There's context behind it. They are derogatory.
Yeah, if you also want to cunt, you are being an ass.
Right? Yeah. Well, yeah. If you call somebody a cunt, that's because there's context. Hold on.
No sense. It was clear.
But most time when someone says the fuck word, oh wait, I said, oh no, people are gonna get butthurt. Anyways, when people say it, it's usually like an expression, like, oh fuck that hurt, oh fuck that sucks, or just it's different because it's not like it has one solid like definition or use case for it. It's used in a lot of fucking different, like, you know, use it as an expression in a lot of different situations. So why is it treated like a word to begin with when it's used for so many different damn things?
Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I agree. I completely agree. It is just amazing.
And especially when most of the time when people use these words, they're not using it towards a human being. They're like, oh, fuck that hurt. Oh, fuck that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I'm in absolute agreement. I don't understand why these words became the way they did when there's no context. Saying God damn it or something like that, you know, there's religious context behind it. You know, don't use the Lord's name in vain. Fine, you want to believe, that's what the Bible dictates, understandable. You don't want to say something that might anger, but those words have never really ever truly been proven to be bad to begin with, and there's just no, I don't know, it's frustrating. It's just, it's absolutely
frustrating. If it was used for only one particular use case scenario, it actually had a full-on definition behind it and real context, then it'd be different. But most of those words don't.
Have you been watching GDQ, Dylan? Sorry to interrupt on this, but you watching GDQ, dude?
GDQ, what is that?
Games Done Quick.
No, I haven't watched it. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Okay, so on
If it involves speedrunning, I don't watch that shit.
You don't like it? You don't like it?
I hate speedrunning because most time people use glitches and cheat their fucking way to it, and yet they brag as if they achieved something, whereas if they're cool and actually have skills, it's like, no, you don't have fucking skills. You fucking, like, glitched through the damn game. Use cheat codes. You fucking cheated.
Yeah, but no. It's, yeah, but the thing is, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like,
sorry, but when you cheat, you do not have the right
I understand
to
the frustration. I understand the frustration. They don't really flaunt or brag about it. I understand the frustration where it's coming
They're doing it with a timer to try to, like, do it in the fastest way possible. That by itself is a sense of bragging because you're announcing to the world that, hey, I beat this game in like 30 minutes. It to the world. So even if you don't minutes, you're announcing verbally say something. The whole point of doing it is getting it as done as fast as possible and showing it to the world. So therefore, bragging. You're not verbally bragging. You, in terms of actions, you are bragging. But by your actions and what you're doing, you are bragging.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that they're not like smacking an AR reader and cheating in that sense. They're using exploits and glitches in the game to make it
I'm really confused.
to make you beat the game faster. And I understand your frustration there. I get where you're coming from. Why that is that might be frustrating to you, but the thing, they have to do it right to exploit it correctly to get that time.
Yeah,
right.
But even if it takes you like 5 minutes to exploit a glitch that will save you hours of gameplay.
I think that's the cool thing behind it, is the fact that you can skip and glitch through the game and like beat it faster because of that. Like they were doing that.
It doesn't matter. That's cheap.
With Final Fantasy VII, and it was the coolest thing to watch in my personal opinion. Clearly, you don't agree with it. That's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine. But I think it's cool, dude.
It's like having it's like if you're like building a house and you literally only do the first and last step, and a cheap Mexican that you hired does everything else in between. But you're bragging about it at the top, saying that, hey, look at this house I built, and it's like, you didn't fucking build it. You may have done the first and last part of it, but the fucking Mexican is the one that did everything in between. Like, you're bragging as if you complete. You're not completing a game you glitch through and skip ahead of time. You're not completing it, because completing involves you doing something involving doing everything in the game.
Oh,
but you didn't do everything in the game. You skipped. That's not completing the game.
Yeah, like I said, it's a peeve of yours. It's a pet peeve to see people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
bragging or showing it to the world like, hey, I can do this really, really fast if I cheat. And it's like,
the thing is it's not the same thing.
Especially when they're bragging about it, like I said.
The thing is, it's not the same thing in that sense, and it's because it takes work to get those exploits done right and all that. That's not how I view it.
So it is fucking whacking my dick off fucking...